Congratulations on your purchase of a metal detector from White's Electronics. If you haven't used a detector recently, you'll be surprised at how far they've come. And that's very important, because finding things buried in the ground is challenging. It's easy to think of the ground as just dirt. In reality, great finds lay hidden among bottle caps, nails, and even tinfoil. Your detector is designed for this complicated world and uses very sophisticated technology. Technology that leads the metal detecting industry. But at White's, we never forget that technology exists for one simple reason: to help you find more. Because that's what metal detecting is all about. Our determination to build the best comes from the White family passion for metal detecting. Our president, Ken White, is an avid treasure hunter. In fact, he travels the world with teams of experts to seek treasure in exotic locales. Ken recently traveled into Eastern Europe, where his team searched old mines and historic sites, including a bluff where a Russian fortress once stood. Ken also places heavy demands on our underwater detectors. From his boat, the Rainbow Chaser, he regularly dives in the Caribbean, where he finds sunken ships with treasures like gold coins and 16th century sabers. These trips give Ken an opportunity to test our new technology, and each time, he brings back experience to help make our products even better. At White's, our passion for making the very best metal detectors starts at the very top. White's was founded in 1950, and today each detector is still hand-built at our factory in Sweet Home, Oregon. This is just one of the ways White's maintains the highest quality standards in manufacturing and customer service. At White's, your satisfaction and success are very important to us. Metal detecting is an exciting hobby, a passion for many. A hobby where every time you leave the house, you have the opportunity to find something amazing and valuable. You've taken a very important first step toward your success by purchasing a White's detector. The remainder of this video will help you along the next step. It will show you how to use your White's and give you tips on how to succeed in your searching. Good hunting and good luck.
To assemble the Prizm, first remove all of the parts from the shipping carton. You should have 11 parts: the S-rod with the control box and arm cup attached, the lower fiber rod, the round search coil, 2 straps, a small one and a large one, 2 9-volt batteries, a thumb nut and a thumb bolt, and 2 non-metallic washers. First, take the 2 non-metallic washers and install them on the lower fiber rod. Insert the lower fiber rod into the search coil, lining up the hole. Insert the fiber bolt and attach the thumb nut finger tight. Unwind the search coil cable. Wrap it around the fiber rod, first revolution over the top of the rod. Compress the spring clips and insert into the S-rod, lining up with one of the adjustment holes. Turn the cam lock to lock. Plug the search coil cable into the control box. It'll only fit one way. And turn the lock ring finger tight to secure. Make sure that you have a little bit of slack at the bottom of the search coil so that it can tip during searching. Use the small strap to secure the cable to the lower fiber rod. The arm cup is adjustable via Phillips screw and optional holes in the rod. The larger strap attaches to the arm cup. For right-handed individuals, insert into the left slot and through the second hole and fold back upon itself. Open the battery compartment door by compressing the large button. With the 2 batteries, the plus and minus sides are marked within the battery compartment. Insert Close the battery compartment door until it snaps closed, and you're ready to start finding things.
Hi, I'm Jim Normandi. I'm very pleased to be here today to make our training video for White's new line of metal detectors, the Prizm line. Prizm 2, Prizm 3, and Prizm 4. The new lightweight, affordable, high-tech metal detector from White's. Let's take a look at the touchpads on the Prizm. All three Prizms, of course, are identical in certain respects, and then there are some changes on the Prizm 4. But let's start off with the on-off switch, or on-off touchpad. When you press the on touchpad, you hear a beep, and the preset or factory recommended program for getting started is already installed. And just briefly looking at it, you'll see the sensitivity control is set at a level which can be raised or decreased by pressing the up or down arrow on the sensitivity control. Sensitivity deserves a little bit of explanation. It's probably one of the most effective and important controls on your detector. It's also probably one of the most misused and misunderstood controls. And many times it makes a difference between finding something and not finding something. And I'll explain that. You can crank the sensitivity all the way up. It comes on at a preset level of 6 blocks, increasing as the blocks add to the right by pressing the sensitivity control. But an indication that you have the correct amount or the usable amount of sensitivity will come through your ears and your eyes. If you get spurious noises, chatter, broken signals all over the place, if you hear a sound that's chattering, it's an indication of too much sensitivity. If you see things on your display that are bouncing around, your indicator that shows what is it, a nickel or dime, a quarter, foil or pull tab, and you see that popping all over the place when you aren't even moving the detector back and forth in many cases, that's a sign of too much sensitivity. Now, one other indication here that you should remember, or piece of information that you should remember, is that what would cause this to happen when you have too much sensitivity. And if you know these things, then you can either leave where you are or reduce your sensitivity. And that would be 60 cycle interference from transformers, for example, on telephone poles. And that kind of transformer can transmit a 60 cycle wave that the detector is going to interpret as a signal, but it will not be a nice repeatable signal. Oh, in some cases it might even go beep, 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 beep. That's a sign you got to leave or lower your sensitivity level. What about radio transmissions, microwave transmissions? Other detectors coming close to you that are transmitting at a frequency that's close to your detector. All these things can cause what we call interference. And that kind of noise is what you want to avoid because it interferes with finding a target. You want to have a quiet environment to work in. So you either leave or you turn your sensitivity level down. Those are the only two options you have of trying to avoid that kind of noise. What other kind of interference would you have? Well, up here in Oregon, particularly, down in Arizona, Nevada, which is near my part of the country, in California, we have a lot of iron mineralization in the ground. Iron mineralization can also cause interference. And again, if you lower the sensitivity, you'll find a point at which the detector is operable. Because if it's not operable, it's useless to try and listen to all these extraneous signals and try to find anything. The detector will work if you reduce the sensitivity to the point where it is workable. One of the concepts that White's Electronics has pioneered over the years has been discrimination. And by discrimination, we mean the ability to eliminate certain targets, trash items, and the ability to find the items we want, such as coins and jewelry and so forth. And the discriminate level is set at what we call a factory preset or recommended range. And that would include rejecting the nail. You can see the little circle with the line through it underneath nail, and rejecting foil. From that point forward, the discriminate level can be set on all three models. Now, we can raise or lower that. I can lower the down arrow, and I would eliminate